My name is Marty Hannon. I'm the head track coach at St. Benedict's Prep here in Newark, New Jersey. I've been here at St. Benedict's for 15 years and have coached a whole bunch of athletes, track, cross country, distance sprinters, and so forth. And we've had a lot of guys go to Dr. Braver for treatment. Anytime I've got a problem that we're not sure exactly what the cause of it is, we go to Dr. Braver because he's I've never had a situation where he couldn't help some of our athletes. There's a lot of guys out there that treat symptoms, but we're not interested in treating symptoms. We want to treat what the cause of the problem is. And the nice thing about Dr. Braver is he knows the athlete, he's an athlete himself, he knows athletes, he knows their structure, he knows what causes injuries. Whether it's a knee problem, a hip problem, a stress fracture, whatever it is, he seems to know exactly how to deal with it. So that's why we've had a lot of kids at Dr. Braver over the years.
Around last year, I've been experiencing knee problems, and it was swelling every day after practice. I was training really hard, like to go to nationals and such. And my coach decided to go to Dr. Braver's to see how things work. And Dr. Braver really worked miracles on my knee. He realized the swelling came from the position of my knees. Dr. Braver has designed these orthotics that fit perfectly in my shoes and real comfortable to walk around in. And ever since then, the swellings went down and I've been getting faster.
So yeah, I'm a sophomore now, and I went to Braver freshman year. It was my first year running, and I had a lot of problems like shin splints and stress fractures and stuff. And one day in practice, I had really bad like debilitating pain. Like I couldn't walk on it, definitely not run. So I told my coaches, and by the next week they took me to Dr. Braver, and you find out that it was a stress fracture in my left tibia. And from that point on, he just developed orthotics for me. The first temporary ones that I wore for like 2 weeks or so, and then he gave me the permanents that I still wear today. And I've used them ever since. I haven't had a lot of problems.
So I was running towards the back rope, and I came back and I was like, oh, I think I feel something wrong in my leg. Coach took me up there and was like, let's go check it. So I went over there, and the doctor said, you have a stress fracture. No, I had a foot pass for a month, so I was in swimming pool for a month. And after that, I went back again and gave me that. So I came back and used it 1 year. So I never drove. So after that, I put aside and then start running. So I feel okay. No, I don't have anything.
I've been working with runners for 25 plus years. I have a personal interest in it because I ran track at American University in Washington, D.C. And I was an 800 meter and 1500 meter runner. So ever since then, I've loved working with runners. I always wanted to help make them healthy and get them to the next level. I also am fortunate enough to work with Runner's World magazine as a science advisor contributor. And I've also am fortunate enough to work with Coach Marty Hannon over at St. Benedict's High School, who manages to take athletes and advance them to the next level athletically and also academically. Edward Cheserek, who came in with a stress fracture. This is his freshman year. He had been running in Kenya, I think 50 plus miles a week, no problems. He gets here, runs on the hard surfaces, and develops a stress fracture. So quite quickly we made him inserts that went into shoes called orthotics, and orthotics are flexible. All right, they're also designed to cup the heel. So by cupping the heel, they don't allow the motion as much to teeter-totter effect on the heel. They also have a 4-foot wedge on it, so that when the runner goes to push off, the foot doesn't collapse into the ground. So this helped to expedite the healing process so that it wouldn't return again. Subsequently, there's been other athletes that have come in. Tua is another athlete who had a stress fracture in his leg. He had shin splints in his leg. So again, we made him orthotics. Tua actually got a shockwave therapy to help stimulate the healing of the leg to help prevent the area from coming back again, help the stress fracture from returning. Although the orthotics and the modification of the way he's running and not starting up as quickly, running wise, easing into the running distance wise is very helpful as well. So these are all the things that we've been doing with runners with shin pains. We've had other athletes that have come in with strained tendons of the arches, of the Achilles, of the patella tendon under by the kneecap, and these are all situations that are helped with improving their running form and also making orthotics for them to help them run straighter ahead, so that tendons and ligaments aren't strained.
And the reason I've gone back to Dr. Braver over and over again, like I said, there's lots of guys out there that can treat the symptoms, get rid of the pain on a temporary basis, but if they don't deal with the cause of the problem, then the problem comes back. And Dr. Braver knows how to deal with the cause of the problem.